What's going on, guys? King Shrats here, back with another video on the channel, and today we went to a new Korean fried chicken spot. Now, I don't know if it's necessarily new as far as how long it's been open, but this is the first time I am going to be reviewing it. It had a lot of high ratings, and it kept popping up every time I would check the different social media apps or the internet research and etc. And every time I looked, this place kept popping up saying it was one of the best fried chicken spots in the area. So I went to a place called Han's Chicken. It is located in Little Ferry, New Jersey. Just two examples: 4.8 on DoorDash, most reliable, most popular restaurant award, as well as a 4.9 out of about 70 plus ratings on Google. So I got a bunch of things from the menu, two different kinds of fried chicken, as well as a dipping sauce. They have their chicken in two different ways as far as the recipe. They have mild and spicy. You can get wings or a half of a chicken or even a whole chicken if you want to. Pretty well priced. It was about $10 or $12 for the 10 wings. It was about $13 for the half a chicken. I got some kimchi bacon fried rice, which came out to about $12, and an order of dumplings for $9. So in total, a little over 50 bucks, but there's a lot of food here, so I'm excited to do this. Food smells delicious. It looks delicious. Drop a thumbs up. You guys already know the vibes. A lot of different kinds of food content on the channel, but we post as much as possible. I had a streak of about 3 days where I was sick, but other than that, for the last about 10 or 11 months, we've had daily posts. So let's get into this. I'm going to start with the wings. I believe the wings are mild, but they do look good. So we got an order of these fried chicken wings right here. And then the drool is already ready. I hope it is as good as they say and as good as it looks. See that bite integrity? Nice and crispy. The chicken itself is good. The mild, I can tell already that I'm gonna like the spicy more, because the mild has a little bit of flavor, but I would prefer a little bit more spice to it. It also did have 4 different sauces, but I only got one, which was the honey barbecue. That was a mistake on my end. I should have got them all, but I'm an idiot. Alone, I like these, but I know the sauce is gonna make it pop even more. I would give them an 8.5 out of 10 by itself, because the chicken's perfectly crispy, it is nice and juicy, and it's got a good amount of flavor to it. If you just want regular, good fried chicken, I do think you'll enjoy that. But let's try this. Again, do I have another drum? I know y'all like flats, but I'm a drumstick type of person. Let me hop in for the drum and go in for this. Honey garlic, ooh, oh, hold on now. Honey garlic sauce, okay, wait a minute now. Oh, that's good. Oh, that is good. Oh, that's really good. Man, do they know how to make some damn food? That's good, man. Woo. Also seems to be a little bit of ginger. Not too much, but I'm getting a hint of it. But it's got a little bit of sweetness from that honey. It's not like overpoweringly sweet. It's enough that when you get that pop of garlic, I don't know if I can turn this so you can see in there. Here, let me put it on another wing, like an excuse to eat one. But you can see the amount of garlic that is on here. Look at that. I've become a fan of getting the chicken just fried and then getting the dipping sauce on the side, because it keeps that crunch integrity. Also, shout out to them. Let me see if I can pop this up real quick. The package came with this, and it was perforated, so you can see the holes there. This way the chicken doesn't get soggy. So it is still really crispy, and I like the little touch on there that they did with that for sure. Oh yeah, that's good. That's really good. Like I said, chicken's perfectly fried. Depends on what dipping sauce you get. I'm sure the other ones are still good, but this honey garlic is definitely what I call a game changer. That's flavorful as hell. One more. I like the fact that they didn't make it too sweet, but it's sweet enough that it's not like tough to eat a lot of these. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? It's good in my book. Fantastic. Very good chicken. Sauce is on point. Flavor's on point. The only gripe that I have, and it's not really a gripe, it's just the nature of competitiveness when it comes to food. I've had a little bit more flavorful chicken that popped a little bit more, but this is still, if you're in this area, is definitely worth checking out. 9.3 out of 10. Let's move on to the half a chicken. Like I said, I got the spicy on this because I wanted to try both. I want to see the difference between the spicy batter, but let's go with this drum. Nice juicy looking, hear that? Yeah. Noticeable difference in spice, just a little bit more. And the chicken is super juicy. It's solid. I expected the spicy to be spicier, as weird as it sounds though. So I do notice a bit of a spice change, but it's not enough to differentiate between the mild and the spicy, just a little bit. But as far as the fry on the chicken goes and the skin, it is nice and crispy and it is super juicy. Let's go in. We got another. What's this? I don't know what this is. Little thigh? Whatever. Let's go in with this again. That sauce is delicious, man. Delicious. The sauce is really what makes it. And a lot of times with this kind of food, you gotta have a good sauce, of course. I prefer the wings. A little bit of a letdown with the spice level. It doesn't make it bad. It's just more the expectations that I had were a little bit more on the spicy level. So I still prefer, believe it or not, the mild, or even if I got the spicy wings, but I would pick the wings over the half a chicken just because of that. I also just prefer the crunch on the wings a little bit more than what you get with here. Let's try a little bit. Let's try a wing just in case. All right, so we got a little drum on here. Let's do the one without. Even with this, the wing is just crispier and it just pops more. The half chicken I would give an 8 to. I still think it's really good, but if you're gonna get anything from here, for sure get the wings. And make sure you get that sauce, because that is really where it's at. Let's go in for the kimchi bacon fried rice. It does come with a salad, which looks pretty good. I'm not a salad eater, but it's a pretty healthy portion. This container is bigger than you think, so it's not like a small portion of it at all. Came out to, like I said, I believe it was $12, which is a pretty good price. I love the flavor of kimchi. They do have other kinds of rice, but I just think that the kimchi and the bacon is gonna go so well together. And it looks like there's a good amount of kimchi like spice on the, hey, soda, just, you know, you're in the way, on the actual rice. So let's give this a shot. That is damn good. I mean, both flavors just popped right away. Hold on. I love the fact that they used like that kimchi seasoning on the actual rice. Sometimes I've gotten kimchi fried rice where it's just regular fried rice and they throw kimchi in at the end. But I'll give you a little close up again. Hopefully I don't drop this because I drop everything, but you can see it is coating that rice. So the flavor is really, really there. And then I get a little bit of that bacon taste in the back end. That's a good balance of a little bit of that spicy and a little bit of that like kimchi, the cabbage taste. And then just the salty note at the end with the bacon. I don't know if you can hear it. Let me see. You can see it on this one right here. Can y'all see that bacon piece? So there's definitely a little chopped bacon all through this. Yeah. This really, really bangs. I think I'm gonna like that better than the chicken. I've gotten kimchi fried rice from other places. This might be the best one I've had yet. Such a nice job with this. Presentation's on point. Flavor's on point. I got one more. I would get this time and time again. So far, some of the best I've had. Nice spice to it too. Starting to get a little bit of spicy. One more. Ooh, yeah. Hold on. We got a winner here. 9.6 out of 10. Last, I got an order of their pork dumplings. Now, I don't know what sauce is on this because all it said was pork dumplings, but looks like it doesn't need anything to dip in, so we're gonna go in for this one right here. It looks like the skin on this is nice and crispy too. It's definitely a soy, like a soy sauce on there. That's pretty good. I like the texture and the crunch on the actual dumpling skin and the filling in there. Also has a nice little bit of texture to it. I wish I could just try the filling on its own. The issue that I have with this one, I would have rather had the soy on the side because it's sitting, I'll show you this. There's like a pool of it on the bottom and it's all over the dumplings. It tends to overpower the flavor of everything else because there's so much of it. When I get dumplings, I just like a little bit because I want to get the flavor of what the actual filling is. And I almost can't taste it. All I'm getting is salty with that soy sauce flavor. They are still good. It's just more of like an execution thing for me. I would have liked on the side so that the flavors would pop a little more. I didn't get so much soy sauce. But the texture's not on point. If you're going to get it, I would just ask for the soy on the side because you might like it a little better. There's also this sauce on the side, but I have no idea what it is. I don't know what it is. It smells like Italian dressing. I'm just going to try it in a dumpling. I don't know. It's dressing. It's dressing for the salad. 100%. It's Italian dressing. It's creamy Italian. I got it right away, but I couldn't tell what it was for because the salad just comes with it. But the dumplings are good. Just respectfully, I've had better execution with it, but it's still nice with the skin and everything. I would give that a 6.5 out of 10. Overall, I think this place is good. I think that this was more because it was my first time ordering from there, and sometimes this will happen. The way the menu's set up, this says fried chicken, mild and spicy, and then it has sauces on the side instead of necessarily like getting it on there the way that I ordered it. I know you could probably get the sauce on there, but I should have gotten all the sauces because this was the best part of the chicken. The chicken's fried perfectly. I just think it doesn't have as much flavor as what I'm used to because I'm used to getting the sauces on there that are kind of slathered in it. And that's an execution thing on my end. Completely honest about that. But that rice is off the chain. It is what I would go back for this 1,000 times over. That's really good. I do like the wings. Would I say this is the top place in the area? Again, this is just me being like, having to be honest about this kind of thing. I would say no, but I can tell the amount of care they put into this. I can tell the flavor on this is still good. I would put it in the top like 5, which is a lot considering I've done a bunch of these places by now. But with the rice, it's the best rice that I've had from any of these places, and that's saying a lot. So I definitely think this place is worth checking out. I definitely think the chicken is legit. I definitely think that this rice is, you gotta try the rice, man, for real. But that's gonna be the end of the video. You know, I had to check in. I know y'all gonna try to flame me if my Celtics lose because the game hasn't been on yet. And if it do, I still love y'all. I know the comments are coming. But I'm gonna go try to watch this game and lock in with the squad and see what happens, man. You already know what it is. But we'll be back tomorrow. More content, man. I love y'all. The hand signs, they made it to YouTube.